This week on Goofing Off,
Drew's trucking?
Monica goofs off with The Sims.
All this and more on Goofing Off.
Well. If it isn't fancy meeting a new semester of Goofing Off, once again. I'm Kyle Glockner.
And I'm Mon.
Wait, what happened to Clam?
He's dead.
You know what, that actually makes sense. Oh well, here's Darling in the Franxx on Animate. Hello anime fans, I'm Kyle Glockner, and welcome back to a brand new semester of Animate. A lot has happened since the semester ended, and 2018 is looking like an incredibly promising year for anime. We're getting a ton of amazing sequels, original shows, adaptations, and so much more. Now, I was going to do my top 5 upcoming shows for the 2018 winter season, but as I started watching everything, there was one show in particular that really stuck with me. Ever since I saw the first episode, I've been thinking about this show non-stop, and once the second episode aired, I was hooked. So today, I'll be talking about Studio Trigger's original anime, Darling in the Franxx. Darling in the Franxx is set in a post-apocalyptic future and focuses on a group of children known as parasites, who are trained to pilot giant mechs known as Franxx. The story mainly focuses on Hiro, a pilot who was initially seen as a prodigy, but after failing a test to pilot a Franxx, became unable to pilot due to emotional stress. While skipping his graduation ceremony, he meets 02, a strange woman with horns on her head who is also known as the Partner Killer. So at first, this show gave me a lot of Gurren Lagann vibes. If we go through our typical mech anime checklist, we have a post-apocalyptic world, kids who probably have no business piloting giant robots, and strange monsters that somehow end up looking a lot like dinosaurs. But as I kept watching through the first couple episodes, I realized this anime has so much more to offer than your standard mech show. For starters, the series has set itself up to take some dark turns. While the children do have actual names, they're generally referred to by a numeric code, with some quick dialogue revealing that there may be more to a person's code than were originally shown. Also, the character they refer to as Papa is giving me some vibes similar to Father from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. He's portrayed as something of a general father figure to all parasites, which leads me to believe there could be some dark secrets about him that could come to light before the series is over. By far what stands out to me the most are the blatant sexual metaphors present in every aspect of this show. Normally, I would just chalk this up as anime being anime, but all throughout the second episode, it became clear this wasn't just for fan service. From the way the Franxx are piloted to the way they describe Hiro's problems with piloting, coupled with the fact that the Franxx require a male and female to pilot them, and how their own synergy directly affects how the Franxx operates, and even the fact that they refer to each other as a Stamen and Pistol. Through all this, you start to pick up on the fact that this show may be one big metaphor for young adults experiencing physical relationships for the first time. And while it might not seem that way to a normal group of kids, there's more to this than you might think. The parasites are all confined within a military city known as the Plantation, and even there, they're restricted to only a couple small areas. They live incredibly isolated lives and don't know much outside of piloting the Franxx, to the point where the characters don't even know what a kiss is, except for the only outsider, 02. We still don't have many details on her, but she is an outsider to the plantation and seems to know a lot more than the other children. Overall, Darling in the Franxx is shaping up to be one of the best shows this season, and at 24 episodes, this series will be a fantastic part of the already phenomenal-looking Spring 2018 season, which includes My Hero Academia Season 3 and the Persona 5 animation. If I had to summarize the series thus far, I'd probably call it Scum's Wish with mechs. I really feel like this show has the potential to get really deep and dark in regard to its subject matter, but all we can do is watch and see where it takes us next. Darling in the Franxx is an original anime directed by Atsushi Nishigori, written by Atsushi Nishigori and Naotaka Hayashi, and animated by Studio Trigger and A1 Pictures. Even if mech anime isn't your thing, I genuinely think you should give this show a chance. I mean, I certainly can't think of any other instance where an original mech anime went downhill after the first 13 episodes. But anyway, that's all the time I have for today, but let me know what you think by tweeting me at ZTV Goofing Off using the hashtag Animate. Until then, I'm Kyle Glockner, and this has been Animate. So, cooking Mon Mon?
What is that?
It's you and the cake?
I only know Goofing Sims.
Here's Mon Mon with Goofing Sims?
Goofing Sims.
Hello everyone. Formerly Cooking Mon Mon here, known as Mon Mon now for Goof Sims or Goofing Sims. And a little backstory, we kind of were playing up here for an hour or two, and this is a Goof mansion.
Time to edit Brendan.
Time to edit Brendan. All right, we'll make him a composer, and doesn't matter, and let's go.
There he is.
There he is. So
You are having a hard time on
I'm
that
a
treadmill.
vampire. Brendan's a
Brendan.
human. Kyle is a witch.
He is?
Yes. Dom is a fairy. Drew, you're a human. Look at
I'm in the hot tub.
Cameron is a ghost.
The
and that's
Goofing
the
Off
rundown.
hot tub.
And let's go
Cameron
season
died in a hot dog outfit.
it. He died in a hot dog outfit
He died
while
doing.
ranting.
He died doing what he loved.
No, hold on. Wait, so if Brendan puts his stuff into the dryer,
Where's Kyle going with his?
Kyle,
Kyle's just walking around the kitchen.
what are you doing? What are you doing?
Kyle just dropped.
Kyle! Kyle! Wait.
Move. Oh, he's gonna mop up the laundry. You're
You
mad
blocked
at him.
the door! Yes, I cheated, by the way.
Dom is ripped.
Look, in my opinion, you cannot raise a 6-person household
In
on
this
an
giant
income,
mansion.
on an income of 24,000 simlins. All right, it's impossible. So yeah, I cheated. I did that.
It's Goof Paradise, so if I saw Dom at the gym, I'd just leave. I'd be like, I can't outdo that. I'll never outdo that.
All right, let's buy a washer.
All right,
dryer.
time to buy like 14 washers and 12 dryers.
Why do we only have 2 out of this whole entire house?
Listen, the person who designed this house is not a professional.
There's no room.
Just get rid of those like garbage cans.
We need those.
Kyle's like, I really like walking around in my bathing suit.
Everybody needs to change into their clothes. I don't know if this is okay. But you know what? Juan let me do this, so he kind of put himself in this situation. You did this to yourself, Juandissimo. His Dom is ripped.
I know, it's great. It's just like real life.
He could kill us.
This is why Dom's so ripped. He dances by himself. Why is Cameron sad?
It's a life.
It's like I'm invisible.
It's like
I don't
I'm
know why. I don't know why he thinks that. Cameron has not talked to anybody. He's just tried to scare people.
He's just trying to scare everyone.
Ghosts are pretty scary. I mean, especially they're big, green, and floating. He looked back at the camera. Did you see that?
Oh, I scared him!
You scared the ghost!
I scared him!
Cameron got what's coming to him. I'm painting.
You're painting!
What a great way to end this episode.
What
me
a
painting.
great way. Let's check on everyone. Let's do a little quick checkup on everyone.
Kyle's about to leave.
Kyle has, he's doing magic. He's practicing
Oh,
magic.
he's practicing his witch stuff.
And,
Brendan's playing the
Brendan's
piano.
playing the piano.
That's nice.
I am walking away from Cameron after scaring him like a boss. And yeah, so thanks for watching Goofing Sims. If you have any suggestions on what to do with the Sims, tweet us at ZTV Goofing Off with the hashtag Goofing Sims. I'm Monica. Win.
I'm Drew Brown.
Guys, I think I lost Mon Mon. Cut to break, please.
If you like what you see here on Goofing Off, be sure to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter.
So Kyle, have you ever wanted to cosplay?
You mean as a trap?
Well, let's take a look at Becca's new segment, Create Your Character.
Hello everyone, I'm Becca Tyler, and welcome to Create Your Character. With the mid-season Walking Dead premiere looming around the corner, all of you seasoned zombie lovers or freshly bitten newbies are probably on the hunt for some tips and tricks into turning yourself into the literal Walking Dead. On this episode of Create Your Character, I'm going to be showing you how to create simple prosthetics, as well as showing you how to create that perfect zombie facade. So enough of my talking, let's head to the drawing board.
The items that you will need include Play-Doh, cotton balls, wedge makeup sponges, liquid latex, which can be found online or at any Halloween store, a prosthetic adhesive such as spirit gum, which can also be found online or at any Halloween store, liquid foundation, face paint, gray face powder, and my personal favorite, gooey blood, also known as clotted blood. I make my own gooey blood at home, but this can also be obtained online or at any Halloween store. It's day one, and it's time to start making some prosthetics. For this character, I wanted to get a mold of my teeth to make it seem like my flesh is rotting away from my mouth. The first thing you will want to do is get your Play-Doh and create an oval-shaped piece, small enough to fit in your mouth, but large enough to cover up your top and bottom teeth. Next, take that piece and place it between your cheek and your teeth and press down. This will get an impression of your teeth that we will use to create the prosthetic. After peeling it out of your mouth, take any small, blunt object, I'm using the end of this comb, and enhance the impression made by your teeth. This will help the teeth stand out in the finished look. After you're done, pour latex into the mold and be careful because, as seen here, it can get pretty messy. Now allow it to sit overnight. Now that the prosthetic has been sitting overnight, it should be completely solidified and you will be able to peel the Play-Doh from the latex. After cleaning the Play-Doh residue from the prosthetic, cut it in half and set aside. Next, take your spirit gum and place it on the face where you want to adhere the prosthetic. Then tap it until it becomes tacky. Once tacky, you can stick the prosthetic on. After everything is in place, start defining the teeth using dark red face paint around the edges of the teeth and black face paint between the two pieces. Now moving on to the rotting flesh part of this bit. You're going to want to take your cotton balls and unravel them into thick strands as shown here. Make them any length you desire. I recommend them long enough to go across the whole prosthetic and connect to the corner of your mouth. To apply the cotton to the skin, take a wedge sponge and apply the latex around the edges of the prosthetic. Take a few seconds for the latex to become sticky and then place the cotton over the latex. What I try to do is after putting the cotton on the skin is peel the cotton apart even more to make it thinner on the edges and then put latex over those edges. This will make the prosthetic look a lot more seamless. Next, place foundation over the cotton and blend it into the skin. To add dimension, apply black face paint between the cotton and the prosthetic, as well as red face paint near the corner of the mouth and the flat bits of the prosthetic. Next, you're going to want to add gooey blood. The reason that you don't want to use liquid blood is because rotting flesh doesn't actively bleed. This type of blood resembles blood that has clotted over time and gotten darker, making the skin look oozy and gross. This will go near the edges of the prosthetic as well as on top of the cotton. For added elements of death, take the gray face powder and place it in the hollows of the cheeks, temples, eye sockets, and hollows of the neck. Add contacts for a creepier effect.
That's all the time we have for this episode, but if you have any suggestions for my next character, tweet me at ZTVGoofingOff with the hashtag #CreateYourCharacter. I'm Becca Tyler, and I'll see you the next time around on Create Your Character.
I am here. Now a break.
Aw,
Can
man.
that be the break?
If you like what you see here on Goofing Off, be sure to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter.
So Kyle, did you hear? Dom's actually doing a segment this semester.
Yeah, I think he said he's doing Face Off. You know, I actually did a Face Off segment at one point.
Did you? Did you really?
Yeah.
Here's Dom with the real face-off.
Oh.
This summer,
Hey, everybody.
3 fellas and Drew
Me.
will compete in the Mario Kart event of the century.
We're playing Mario Kart.
A battle that could be called only one name.
Welcome to Face Off.
Face
Off.
Welcome to Face Off.
Face off. Face off.
Face Off.
Facing off. Brendan, stop.
really
Stop.
right
You can't come back, Brendan.
A jar of angry bees. The great pileup of '97 was all his fault.
Think about trucking.
War never changes.
Double Dash is a good game.
Double Dash is a great game.
Mario Kart Face Off.
Okay, Face Off.
Face Off.
There's nothing sadder than a group of college students facing off.
I'm gonna scream.
Only on Goofing Off.
Drew's...
Truckin'.
That's actually happening?
It's in the script.
Where did I even find Drew?
Hey everybody, it's Drew Brown, back here again with a brand new segment called Drew's Truckin'. On this segment, I plan to explore everything trucking and delivering things to other places. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm going to create my new profile. It's going to be Drew's Truckin'. Drew's Truckin'. I'm a dude, so we'll be a dude. Picture. We got a lot of, that's a girl. That's the girl symbol. We got a lot of dudes here. Oh. This guy looks like he knows a lot about trucking. I think we'll choose him. This episode of Drew Trucking is sponsored by the Pap Pap Awards, where I've won. I'm number 1. So we're in the truck. Okay. How do you start the truck? Alright, we're going. We're out there. Turn on my... Which way am I going? Left? And we're on the road. Alright. We are... Green light. What's the speed limit? I don't know. This is a one-way... Oh, no. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. This is British land. Oops. Turn on my turn signal. Make a hard left. Oh no. I'm in the wrong lane again. Sorry, folks. Busy deliveries. Where's this first delivery? Where am I going? Uh-oh. Excuse me, folks. Oh, no. Oh, I think I hit somebody. Oops. Where am I going? That was a hard right. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Make the hard right. Oh no. We're at 3% damage, folks. We've taken hard hits here on Drew's Truckin'. I think we're going to... we're going to a dock. Okay. Hop on the Drew's Truckin' fun ship and we'll head over to mainland Europe. I think 30 miles an hour is a manageable speed limit for a parking lot. Make a hard turn. Yeah. Perfect. Look both ways. 30 miles. Is that 50? Okay, we're going, dude. Oh, it's 30, not 50. My bad. This episode of Drew's Truckin' is brought to you by Speeding Laws. Yellow light. Perfect. Hello? Can I honk at him? Oh, I just turned my truck off. Oops. What if I honked at him? I want to say hi. Hello, everybody. Just your normal everyday trucker here. Alright, red means red hot. Let's go. I think I hit something. Oops. But why is it making me go in a square? Oh, did I miss I missed it. Oops. Ah, here we go. Look at that. Look at those huge tubes. They entrusted me with those tubes. I don't know what they're used for, but all I know is I gotta get them to their destination. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, now where is that destination? I hit something again. I think I'm hung up. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Well. Come on. Oh, I'm really hung up. Oh no. Alright, so we quickly and easily got out of that little debacle. Everything's fine. And we are back on track to make the delivery. I think we did it. Enter. We did it. We drove a whole 8 miles. We took 2 hours to deliver those tubes. That's pretty good for a first-time trucker. We consumed about 10 gallons of fuel, I think. So it looks like I gained 6 grand. And my damages, of course, to my own truck, nobody else, are 138 even. So that's not bad. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Drew's Truckin'. I certainly did, and I hope that it helps you further yourself in the world of trucking. And if you have any other trucking simulator suggestions, or even good old hat suggestions, tweet me at ZTV Goofing Off using the hashtag Drew's Truckin'. Until next time, I'm Drew Brown, and this has been Drew's Truckin'.
Wow, what a show.
I know, we got to see a lot.
And there's more goof in store.
But it doesn't make...
No, but I'll make you inert.
You know what, that makes sense, actually. Anyways, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for extra content. I'm Kyle Glockner.
And I'm Mon. Thank you for taking the time to goof off with us.
Here, Dom, I got you. Well, if it isn't fancy meeting a new semester of Goofing Off. Once again, I'm all this and more on Goofing Face Off PlayStation 2. This week on Goofing Off, Kyle is back with Animate. Monica goofs off of The Sims. Becca shows. Hold. Okay, thank you, Dom. Thank you.
Like a
trap. As a trap.
Dom, let's go.
Okay, whenever you're... What's that? I'll do it one
Doesn't make a bit of difference.
It doesn't make a bit of difference.
This program was produced by ZTV at the University of Akron. To find out how you can make Emmy-winning media, visit the UA School of Communication online. ZTV. Make media. Make a difference.